What it do, homies? We are back with some new Fallen in Reverse. This time we are checking out Prequel. Let's go ahead, shut up and turn it up. Dang, bro, what did the skull do?
Dear diary, I've been searching for a higher me. I'm in the sky in the pilot seat, trying to stop my mind from spiraling, and that's irony.
That's interesting.
Dear diary, I've been searching for a higher me.
Searching for a higher me, right? But then he follows that by saying that he's already at the top of where he needs to be, but he wants to ascend even more, right? As a way of kind of telling us, I ain't there yet, right? What y'all hearing ain't even a full vision in my head.
I'm in the sky,
I like that.
In the pilot seat, trying to stop my mind from spiraling, and that's irony. That's irony. I'm just looking for a resolution. I just want to be a better human, but it's hard when everybody's acting stupid. Pardon me if that came off rude. I just have a bad attitude with the world and not just with you. It's the side effects of abuse. I admit I'm a little strange. I don't think that I'll ever change. I survived a whole life of pain. You could say I escaped my fate. I'm a cynical, egotistical.
Wait, before you go into that, no, you don't have to apologize. You know what I'm saying? Because for the, I mean, yeah, bad attitude and everything. Your past makes you who you are today, right? And then if you could turn around and turn that into something positive, like you've been doing with your music, then you know what I'm saying? I can't fault you for that. You know what I mean? I feel like everybody that has a superpower will have a not necessarily crippling weakness, but will have a weakness. It's only human. You know what I mean? But I do thank you because you do provide some excellent cinematic music.
With the world and not just with you, it's the side effects of abuse. I admit I'm a little strange. I don't think that I'll ever change. I survived a whole life of pain. You could say I escaped my fate. I'm a cynical, egotistical, unpredictable, hardened criminal, and I could be a little hypocritical, but I'll admit it straight to your face. I'm unbreakable, irreplaceable.
Okay, he said, but I'll admit it to your face. Instead of kind of hiding behind it or giving excuses as to why I am the way I am, I'm just going to tell it to you straight. You know, a lot of people could possibly do very well with that. Just getting information delivered straight to your face. That is a type of cookie cutter. But people are sensitive, which I do understand. I definitely understand. Just keep in mind that, if you're ever offended for any reason, you know what I mean? For any reason, right? You are in control of your emotions. So if you got offended, it's something that you chose to be. You could have just scrolled by. So.
I'm a cynical, egotistical, unpredictable, hardened criminal, and I can be a little hypocritical, but I'll admit it straight to your face. I'm unbreakable, irreplaceable, undeniably inspirational. I use everything I have available to make me the person I am today.
There you go. That's what I was just saying. So that's why it's called the prequel.
Dear diary, I just had another wild dream. I was in a world that admired me, and when I woke up I was smiling, and that's irony. You talk a lot but you don't even know me. I'm just hoping that my testimony will inspire y'all to stop acting phony. Pardon me if that came off weird. I don't mean to be mean, I swear. I have been through a lot this year. I just want to make a few things clear. I don't like it when people hate behind my back and not to my face. Nowadays it just feels so fake, so I'll cut the grass to expose the snakes. I'm unstoppable.
Oh, that's interesting, right? He's walking through here. He's the only person that's dressed in black, and everybody that's kind of in these not necessarily like neutral colors, right? But he's the only person that's dressed in black, so it's obviously really, really noticeable. You can kind of relate this to, how he is as a person, how he comes off. It sticks out like a sore thumb. Right. So it's easy to notice. And then all of these people that's behind him, as he turned around and he starts doing this, they're kind of mimicking his actions. Now, what I don't know is if this is just kind of like the following people who are big fans of not only Fallen in Reverse, but Ronnie himself, how they're kind of mimicking his actions, or if he's kind of showing this as, hey, this is something that you should do. You know what I mean? Like just be like full, like unapologetic, if you will, about being your true nature. So kind of like, this is what you should do, but it almost kind of like they're mimicking him. So like his followers, if you will.
Nowadays it just feels so fake, so I'll cut the grass to expose the snakes. I'm unstoppable, it's impossible. You don't want to see the
Oh, no.
Enemy that never stops is volatile, so I suggest you stay in your lane. I'm unapologetic, you know where
There it
it's
is.
headed. I will never ever let up off the pedal. I got the spirit of every warrior in me. Ever back the fuck up, get out my face. You enslaved the labor and you praise the fascists. You kiss the hand that takes half in taxes. Faking outrage and being seen. A generation with no self-esteem. It's time to rise up and
Generation with no self-esteem. Hold on now. I already know you done made some people mad with that one.
faking outrage and being seen. A generation with no self-esteem. It's time to rise up and stand against them. Break the chains and finally see the vision. We're post-traumatic from a broken system. Follow me into the chaos engine. It's time to stand. It's time to fight. Don't be afraid to twist the knife. Your sacrifice to break the curse. Prepare to die. Prepare to burn.
Don't be afraid to twist the knife, right? A lot of us are kind of taking stabs and everything, and we're kind of doing hit and runs. All right. But we ain't staying there and making sure the damage is maximized, right? You just, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. So, being poetic times with his lyrics, if I decide to kind of dive deep into them and not take them extreme at face value, which also might double as a curse on my channel, because that's what gets me diarrhea in the mouth. But this is a reaction video, right? Hopefully you have clicked on this to hear what my thoughts are, because that's generally what happens in reaction videos for those of you that complain about pausing.
Twist the knife, your sacrifice to break the curse. Prepare to die, prepare to burn. Abandon hope, it's not enough, cause all our gods abandon us. Your sacrifice to break the curse, light the match, watch it burn. Heaven falls, the angels die. Let it burn from the start. When everything falls
Isn't that the armor that he was wearing? Kind of like in his last video. Okay, so we have this, right? So now I wouldn't necessarily saying that he's like comparing himself, right, to like Jesus being nailed on a cross and everything. I think he's more trying to just sell the sense of becoming a martyr for something, right? Like a sacrifice, right? Like he's sacrificing himself. He is being unapologetic, and he's hoping that other people will be unapologetic as well, as given in the lyrics that he was saying and everything about breaking the system and everything. So maybe you can be prepared when everything falls apart. So he offered himself up, and then as he was kind of going up to perceived as heaven, perceived as angels and demons, he kind of broke free of both the light and the dark, as to say that he is remaining neutral, that he isn't necessarily siding with either the light or the dark. He is choosing neutral. He is choosing to think for himself. Yeah, well, maybe. I'm not sure, right? But I do like diving into this stuff. Generally, when it comes to Falling in Reverse and Ronnie's music, it's always fascinating to dive into it. You know what I mean? Y'all let me know what y'all thought about this down in the comments. Dave's out.